Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
We got to start our video.
Yes, sorry. There you go. I was like,
hey.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute.
You remember us? I don't know if you remember us from Chicago.
Of course. You guys are like the iconic dad and daughter duo.
Yeah.
That is right.
And these are the most comfy sweatshirts ever.
Most comfortable. Who picked out the material? Was that you, Graham?
I think it was me. Well, I don't know who did it technically, like through like the phone technically, but when we got the first samples, I was like, it has to be so soft.
That's always our thing. We want it to be comfortable.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about this, that the timing of your tour was perfect because, I mean, literally, you probably just did your last show before they started locking
home
down.
And then everything shut down.
Especially with the meet and greets and the personal interaction that you did with high-fiving people in the front.
It was insane.
It's absolutely amazing. I mean, we were on tour, we got back home, and I haven't seen anyone since before tour now, like almost, we've seen each other. I've seen my wife, but like it's been funny. But I'm grateful that we're all healthy. I'm thankful that we didn't get sick and we didn't seem to pass anything on to anyone during the tour, which is great.
And that you have these ways of connecting with people, and it's
I know we're so lucky that like I know right now is a weird time, but I think we're so lucky and blessed that like we have technology like this to stay connected in this way. Even if we're stuck at home and going crazy, at least we have, our phones or our computers to like hang out virtually, and we're in totally different places. We just hung out with someone in Brazil the other day. So it's like, this is so crazy. And I think that we're all, considering everything doing,
So it doesn't look like you're
doing?
We're doing okay.
We're good. Yeah. I mean, the thing that you said about like connecting with someone in Brazil, it's like, I don't know, it's something that you think would disconnect us so much is actually like, I don't know, allowing us to have these opportunities we wouldn't normally have otherwise, and like all these different ways to keep in touch, and it's cool. It's like in a way I see people coming together more so because people, feel like, oh, we don't want to take for granted that human connection and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
totally, you're so right. And I think once we all can like go outside again, we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, let's be really connected and not be on our phones when we're hanging out and things like that. So I think it's actually gonna end up, like you said, being something that we can learn.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So it looks like you're not sequestered together. You've been doing a lot of the digital shows together, but it looks like you're in your respective homes, or at least you are, Noah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to hang here as much as I can. It's comfy.
Right. Yeah.
It's fun. I get to do meet and greets from from my bed for the first time. I'm just like chilling, sitting. And
right.
That's honestly like, it's been really fun. Cause usually even with our meet and greets, generally, we don't get to like really have conversations. And this is like, we all get to just be like casual and comfortable with each other. And that like it's fun for us, hopefully it's fun for you guys too.
Yeah. Right. This is the most like intimate VIP setting.
I know, this is fantastic.
I know, I love it. Well, did you guys like? I was wondering if you don't, it's okay. But if you guys had like any sort of questions that usually we wouldn't like have as much time for, like we're hanging out and the floor is yours. Like if you had any questions, like personally, musically, whatever, like ask whatever you want. Go for it.
Well, Allie had a cute little exercise.
I have a fun thing. So have you seen that choose your quarantine house meme? Where
yes.
like
I've seen like one or two,
where it's like the choose your house. It's like house 1, 2, 3, or 4, and it's like different things. Like if you have to pick a house where, so I came up with a food edition one where like, so you got 4, because you guys are always posting about like, the best like food places to hit up every time you go to a new town or whatever. So so this is the food edition. There's 4 houses, and you got to pick one where this is like all you can eat for the quarantine. So, so the first house is an Italian theme. We got lasagna, ravioli, chicken Alfredo, and garlic bread.
Oh,
sounds like a heart attack.
Right. House number 2 is we got burgers, hot dogs, ribs, and potato salad. So kind of a backyard barbecue theme.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
House number 3, we got chicken and waffles, scrambled eggs, bacon, and hash browns. So there's your breakfast group. And then the last one, house number 4, tacos, quesadillas, empanadas, and chips and guac. So
Oh, they all sound so good. And I'm the biggest breakfast person you'll ever meet. Like, I'm obsessed with breakfast. Even if I wake up late or stuff happens and whatever, Emily will have like a Cliff Bar for breakfast. I'm like, I have to have eggs and bacon and hash browns, even if it's noon. But I think I would have to, because I love Mexican food so much, I think I might have to go for House 4.
Okay, all right.
Quesadillas and chips and guac. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I got you guys confused.
House 2?
House 2?
Oh, that's the barbecue one.
Yeah. Barbecue, yeah.
Nice.
Americana. No, I like that, Graham.
Noah?
Oh man, this is a fun one. I'm split, and I'm thinking now between House 1 and House 4. You know, because
You love Italian food.
I do. I think I'm gonna do with. I think the garlic bread is what, because to me it's like, is it the chips and guac that I want more, or the garlic bread?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's really
fine.
from both those options. That's what I'm going to be like eating the most and enjoying the most.
Yeah, sometimes the sides are what makes it. So
That's what makes it. Honestly, that's why I love like tapas and stuff. Little things, you know. So I think I would do House 1. I think I'm gonna go with the garlic bread, and lasagna is always good. All that other stuff's great, so I'll stick with that. Yeah.
good selection.
Okay, what about you guys? What do you choose?
Italian was my first. That was my first go-to. Yeah.
If there's no like, if quarantine also is like calories don't matter. You know, like there's cholesterol, not a concern. Like I would choose House 1 Italian.
Yeah.
I know that would be like the dream, and honestly, in quarantine, it sort of feels like that's the case. Like calories don't matter,
Right? Because no one sees me anyway.
Yeah, it's like this is such a weird in between time that I think it's like, wait, I can eat, you know, breakfast for dinner. I can have this for that, you know, like there's no rules, you know.
Right, it's great.
That was a good game. I love that.
Yeah, there's some like all over. There's like, you know, TV characters or celebrities or whatever, and they're fun. So
that's so good. So wait, Allie, how old are you again?
I'm 22.
22. So are you in college right now?
So I actually graduated in December. And so my commencement ceremony is supposed to be May 3rd, which they canceled it as an in-person event, and they're making it a webcast. So we got to pick like our favorite professor to read our name. And then they have this live stream of where like each student's name is read and there's a picture of them. Which is kind of cool, but they said that they're gonna their intention is to have an in-person commencement ceremony, like best case scenario August, worst case scenario December, depending on how long it lasts. Wow. So definitely every class of 2020, whether high school or college, is kind of in this like very like identity crisis thing, you know. So
totally.
it's weird.
Not, like, this is what I keep doing. I'm like, at least I'm not a senior in high school and can't go to your like senior prom.
Oh,
you know, that's, like,
a lot of proms canceled.
I mean, I didn't go to senior prom anyway. I missed out, you know, because of these circumstances.
Right. Oh, I got to tour instead.
Right. So technically I didn't get to have it, but I mean, like, that's like such a thing, and so many people don't get to have that this year, which of course, if you're healthy, that's what matters the most, of
right.
course.
Yeah.
But, you know, you feel for the kids. What about you, Chris? Are you working from home? What are you guys up to?
Actually, I do get to work from home to begin with, so I didn't really experience any major life change. So
you're just like, my kids are here.
You know. So I've been spending a lot of time down here in the man cave. This is my recording studio. We do a podcast together occasionally, so that's where we are.
What? That's so cool. What's your podcast called?
It's called the SmorgShow Podcast. It's short for Smorgasbord. It goes back to my high school days. We did a talk show, and this is back in the 80s. So it was kind of cutting edge at the time that nobody did this on high school. We got in trouble all the time because we were just breaking the mold of not just playing music. So we brought it back about 10 years ago as a talk show. But you were about 11 years old, 10 years old back then.
Yeah.
And we've just been doing this now for 10 years. And
oh my gosh. So wait, tell me the name of the podcast one more time.
SmorgShow, short for Smorgasbord. Smorgasbord.
Nice.
Yeah, so one word, Smorg show.
How do you spell that? S-M-O-R?
SMORG show.
Nice. I'll check it out. That's so fun.
So cool.
I love that. Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
First off, I'm blanking. Is it A-L-L-Y or I-E?
It's with a Y.
Okay.
Like Allied Bank.
Perfect. Okay, and then also, did you guys think about what song you wanted us or me to handwrite?
Yes, and we decided on "March into the Sun."
Oh my God.
Now, there's two reasons for that. One, because so Sydney, you can learn the lyrics by writing it out. Number one.
Called out.
You know, if you ever forget on stage, you could always turn it over to us and we would pick it up for you.
This is true. This is true.
But the main reason is that's actually the first song we heard from you. And you would think that Allie would have discovered you and showed you to me, but I was the one who discovered you. I got an internet radio for Christmas that year. And it's the one where you can find any radio station that was doing an audio stream. And I looked up my old high school radio station because it's not something you'd be able to pick up. It's only at 250 watts. So it's.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
And we tuned it in and I heard March into the Sun. I'm like, who is this? And I did a Shazam and of course there it was. And then.
What?
Here we are years later, already hanging out for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, this was in early 2015. And then you were on tour shortly after that. And we saw you about a month later in Chicago. And we've been big fans ever since. And we just said, we've seen you 4 times. Including the one in just down the street from us in Oswego 2 years ago, that farm. That you were.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That is so, I can't believe it. That was like 2015 when we first met. Or what? Yeah. 2015, is that what you said? That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's already 5 years ago. Like I keep thinking, it was just a couple years, you know?
Yeah, that's weird.
I know. Oh my gosh. Time is flying. And for you and I, we're the same age, 22. And it's like.
Yeah. Your birthday's coming up, right?
Getting older, but we're not even old yet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Every year it goes by faster. And that's like what people have always told me as a kid. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. But it's so true.
It is. Yeah. I'm picking up on that already too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay, so I'll write that for you and I'll try to make it look cute.
Yeah.
I have the best handwriting out of all of us, which isn't saying tons.
Well, we got your personal thank you note from the other.
The vinyl?
Yeah, that's hanging up. It's framed over there in the tour poster.
So awesome. I love that. Well, you guys, you know what? Like, I feel like you just bring, I don't know, such a joy when we talk to you, especially in times like these. It means a lot to us to be able to talk to fans who have this kind of joy despite like this outside circumstances. And that's something that we're, you know, hopefully trying to do to whoever we talk to, but it's cool to have that mutual feeling like from you guys. And I don't know, it just means a lot that you guys are who you are. And we love you so much.
We feel the same about you. Your music is so positive and it's a rare thing these days.
Yeah.
And it just makes me happy when I put it on.
Yeah, we were talking about that after your last show that we went to, where it was like, it's just every time we go to a show of yours, it's like we leave and it's like we feel good. It's like we're happy, and like everyone in the crowd with us is like just, you know, so uplifted by you guys, and it's like you have such positive lyrics, and I don't know, it's just, it really is, you guys are a gem, you know. Diamonds.
So
a diamond. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Well, the feeling is mutual, so we should get a photo with our joyful faces in it. I'm going to screenshot it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to email it to you.
Fantastic.
Great.
Like right now. Here, let's
see.
Okay,
let's make sure we're looking right.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do another one for safety. Hold on, let me get it set up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Love it.
Love it.
Oh my gosh, yay. Okay, so I'll send this to you right now, and then I'll get writing your guys' stuff. But hopefully we can see you again in person. I mean,
yeah, after all this is over.
You're going to be touring again this fall, like as a headliner? I mean, well, you don't know it at this point, but
we don't know quite yet. It's hard to make plans, obviously, right now. But as of now, the main thing that's on the books is the summer tour, which I know we're like coming. We're like far from you, I think, for the summer tour, right? It's like a couple hours from Chicago.
Yeah, and you're just opening, right? So you don't have a full set.
Yeah, it's like I think it's a 30-minute. Okay. Yeah, so it's but yeah, so that's the only thing we have on the books right now. But we are obviously talking about like what our next step is. So we'll have more tours, of course.
Excellent.
But,
yeah, we'll definitely see you.
I love it. Well, I appreciate you guys.
Hey, can we have your permission to put this on our podcast?
Sure.
Yeah? Excellent. We'll do one this weekend and we'll put it out. Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Well, stay safe. Stay
You
healthy.
too.
Thank you very much for doing this. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. Thanks for everything.
Thank you guys.
Take
We
care.
love you.
Love you
you guys.
Bye.
Bye.